teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Vrbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Navy Midshipmen, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the Memphis Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Some pre-snap movement in the backfield. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
A gain makes it second and medium. Looking to pass. It's Ware. The short completion of the tight end. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. It doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. Quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the first down.
High completion, good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. Here's a throw underneath to the back. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Big moment in the opening drive. They face third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field. But instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Looking to throw it on first down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Defense seems to be dialing up the pressure here. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, he dropped it! Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard by this aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
Tries the right with a quick throw. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there.
Oh, just a tough way to start this game for this offense. Throwing an interception on their very first drive. Now, see how their own defense will do, but they cannot panic, make a couple adjustments, and get ready next time they get the ball.
Hand off to the right side. Breaks in open space. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. And here's the handoff. How's the spin move? They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. But let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass, so instead of throwing it, he hands it off and some nice positive yards.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. He's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Now it's second down here. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. It's an outbound, the catch made. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Third and short now for the offense for the plus 25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert, keep the drive going? Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Memphis getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looking to scramble. Using his legs here. Comes out. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
sets up with a 1st and goal. Design quarterback run. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Here's the option play. The back's got it on the pitch. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Well, you lose the battle at the line of scrimmage here on 2nd down to bring up this 3rd down. Now as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Makes a quick grab. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this 1st quarter run out. So a serious defensive battle as we wrap up the 1st quarter. These teams pursuing a national championship. Let's take a look at the game summary so far. We'll see if these offenses can find a spark, get a rhythm going in the 2nd quarter of this playoff game. We'll start off the 2nd quarter with a field goal attempt here. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. And it's good right down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. But the play loses yardage. Very tough 2nd down coming up now.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
After the 1st down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 22. To the air, it's Ware. Fires it to the wideout. The sophomore quarterback fortunate that didn't end in an interception. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. The receiver makes the catch. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down. Fourth down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Looking to throw it again. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
Navy getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. He's got room to run. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Just exactly what you'd expect to see from Navy. Tough, physical running, and a 1st down to keep those sticks moving.
This Navy offense is quickly moving down the field. And then first down, right back to the running game. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back in motion now to throw. It's Ware. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Oh, and he goes down after a short gain. That's not enough for the first down.
Well, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
Big moment here in this playoff game. Third and short on the 7th play of the drive. Send the back in motion. Can he make it to the marker? Yeah. They make the stop, but it'll be first and 10 now from the 18.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
Navy will snap it from the red zone now. Here's the handoff. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker.
Boy, positive yards there on first and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on second and inches.
And the back now goes in motion.
Chris, I love this play call here on this first down carry by the back. Getting the ball to the outside on a toss makes this defensive line have to respect the inside and the outside. Also keeps those defensive ends honest from not just collapsing down against the inside run.
The midshipmen come to the line on first and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
It's a second and goal play for the offense. Looking downfield. It's Ware. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
After this long drive, you'd hate to settle for a field goal. And they find the end zone. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down.
Love how this defense took the quarterback away, not allowing him to get the yards, making him pitch the ball, and then they just rally to the football. Now we got a big fourth down coming up.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Instead of a chip shot to tie the game, they're going to go for it on fourth down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. The shotgun running play called. Solid run. They'll bring him down at the 28-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down play coming up. And he's got it again. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 27. looking to pick up the first down through the air. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Will stay on the field for this fourth down attempt. Let's throw to the right, looking for the first down. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
Getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He escapes the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. And he decides to step out of bounds, avoiding the contact. Doesn't have enough for the first down.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he can get out, they keep him to a short game.
Important second down play coming up. Wants to throw it. On the move now. On the run here. Lets it go. Catch made on the sidelines. They'll move the sticks. It's a first down. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Chris, how about this? I mean, there's nobody open initially. He rolls out to be able to get out of the pocket and away from the pressure and eventually finds the big tight end for those positive yards in that first down.
Could we actually get a touchdown here before halftime? It's 1st and 10. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Moves left out of the pocket. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Offense racing down the field. It sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Play action fake. Looking to throw. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out and gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
Second down and goal. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. Second down and goal upcoming. Looking to throw here. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. Great job of the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. And he will score. Touchdown, Memphis.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Back to pass. It's Ware. Catch made on the right side. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Lets it go quickly. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play. This will likely be the last play of the half. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Looking for a deep completion. And it's incomplete. A last gasp pass as time expires in the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Navy will kick it off as we start the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pass is tipped at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play.
Chris, I just wonder how many times can this defense keep making plays to keep this team in this football game. They're just not getting a lot of help from their own offense. And a nice job again stepping up on this 3rd down. Interesting call here on 4th down to see if they'll get a chance to make another play to give their own offense good field position.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Looking to pass. It's Ware. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Looking for the wideout. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Crucial play. Down double digits in the 2nd half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. 1st down to the 45.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
Back to throw again. He fires downfield. He's got a man down the middle. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Back to pass. It's Ware. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. And they'll get him down that time.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The completion makes it 2nd and short. Press coverage now from the secondary. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. He gets loose. Tackle made after a big gain.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. He lets it rip. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Navy, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
And I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, and it's a touchdown.
The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Offense is back out on the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Play action here on first down. Moves out of the pocket. Breaks free.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Complete. Breaks loose at the 45. You make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. And the running back takes the handoff. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
So the offense will come to the line needing less than a yard to convert here on third down from the 20. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Chris, I always get a kick out of how much advice defensive players get on third down. You can hear the bench screaming. The crowd is screaming. Watch the draw. Watch the screen. Watch the pass downfield. Rarely do you hear them say, watch the fullback. There he just slips through for a first down.
Memphis has the lead here, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets while we have a chance. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out in the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense of slowing them down.
Good job bleeding the clock on this drive so far. They'll come up on a second down. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. He keeps it on the design run. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Lewis. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Second and goal for the offense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. They'll look to throw it on third and goal. Defense is coming after him. He's going to lose yardage here. The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds.
There we go. The defense is able to finally get some pressure on this guy. That's one way to slow him down. He has had one heck of a drive, but this time, give the defense some credit for getting after him.
So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
The snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. Looking to throw. It's Ware. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Tigers. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Yeah, we talked to him during the week, and he told me he was a high school corner. I can see why. He's got tremendous ball skills to make that play and then to be able to take it all the way back for a touchdown. Just outstanding.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. This one sails through the back of the end zone and incomplete.
Hey, great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the 2-point try.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start with the 25. And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after going a pick 6 last time out here. Goes to his right side there for the completion. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you've got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. Looking downfield, it's Ware. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And the pass is broken up beautifully to prevent that big play.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Navy is lined up quickly here. Back in motion now. Here's the toss play now, running left. Breaks an open space. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. This Navy offense is quickly moving down the field.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment of third down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
Looking deep to the right side. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
What a play by this defender to step in and swat that deep ball away.
Sixth play of the drive coming up. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Pump for the receiver. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short in the 7th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
4th down. He's throwing for it. Tries to get it to the running back. And it's incomplete. And the drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator. Very close to being able to come through here for this first down to keep this drive alive. But late in the game, not getting the first down, I think this one's all but over.
Grinding away on the ground. He's past the marker and still going. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. To the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a 1st down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Memphis getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Send the back in motion. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Look out. Room to run here. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Memphis.
You know, this head coach and even the players always talk about wanting to play a full 4 quarters, and that's what we're seeing right now. I don't think they're interested in running the score up. I just think they're out there executing the plays called. And right now, they continue to put touchdowns up on the board.
Extra point up and good. A 19-point lead now here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Linebacker is maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Dropping back, it's Ware. Gets rid of it on the move. The pass is incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, and here comes a late flag. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Gain moves the ball right near midfield. It'll be first down. And the back now goes in motion. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking right, this one caught. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Navy has lined up quickly here. Here's a carry for the fullback. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
And he'll set up to throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
It's just been one of those days for this offense and this quarterback. They just cannot seem to find this rhythm to get them back in the game. They're down big, and now another incompletion. What will the offensive coordinator dial up next?
Quick throw over the middle. Another pick. Wow, that's the fourth tonight. Boom. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
And with this one wrapped up, the quarterback will just take the knee. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and